do I walk with these? What's these for? What's these for? Why you walk with these sometimes? Sometimes you see me with them, sometimes you don't. Sometimes they with me like a prop. You know what I'm saying? All right, bet. Because it's October, focus on domestic violence because that's the reason why I'm here. The reason why I'm here is because I was in a domestic violence relationship with my girlfriend. I fell on my neck. This was back in 2013. Yeah, about 2013, whatever like that. Chop it up with my homegirl. She got in her feelings because she was insecure, pushed me off the bed, all of my body weight landed on my neck, my head, my body was faced this way, whatever like that. I shook it off, but I had tingling sensations all in my body. I beat that, me and her fought. I said I would never put my hands on nobody because I had my daughter. She was young. She never seen me fight, so I fought the bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then the bitch had to go because you bringing that chaos in my home, right? But the thing is, I can't blame her for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I said I kept quiet when they asked when I started having symptoms like this. I'm working, my RN. I'm working and shit. Couldn't do much, but I'm still working. They thought it was my back. I want my back. Years later, 2017, they told me I needed surgery. Insurance denied it. By the time I got a second opinion, it was already too late, and I needed emergency surgery. He told me one slip, one fall would make me paralyzed either from the neck down or I would die. I was at work, and if you could think about as you put your foot down, and I could do it this way: as you put your foot down, my foot, as soon as it would go down and hit, it would do one of these numbers. I don't know if you can see, but if you think about your heel like this, and as your foot go down, your toes contract. Yeah, chick was working like that, and I had a cane. So I had a cane that was probably like this, and I'm trying to walk like this in motherfucking snow. I was working in situations that I said I would never work in, and I did. And I had a bitch at home who wasn't motherfucking working. So I failed. From that point on, my spinal cord remembered that particular incident, that event from the fall. So my legs went straight, nothing worked. Emergency surgery, when they went in there, I had so much slough, so much damage, so much peel back. Like he was like, he never seen a case like that with spinal cord injury. He was like, I don't know how you still was walking. I don't know how you still was doing the things you was doing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty much here because of myself. I stay in the gym. I work on myself because I have to. You know what I'm saying? I have to let my body know I'm safe. Constantly let my body know I'm safe because I lived in survival mode for so long. My body still thinks it's in survival mode, and I'm not in the motherfucking survival mode. I'm safe. I'm safe, yo. So basically, that's the reason why I still carry the six. Sometimes I need them, sometimes I don't. If I walk in some and I do like this, I could fall. I've been in situations where I have fallen by myself or with somebody, and some people just look like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Or just watch me fall versus catch me. You know what I'm saying? So get you some people who will catch you. You know what I'm saying? They won't ever see you fall. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I had those things. But I'm here to tell you, like, if you're in a domestic violence situation, get the fuck out. It does not matter. Like, one push, one shove, what the fuck ever. You know what I'm saying? People talk about daddy wounds, but they don't talk about mama wounds. You know what I'm saying? My mother was verbally abusive to me, so therefore I left home going. It was a cycle, repeated a cycle. Every woman I went with was abusive. I only had one relationship that I felt safe in, and she did hit me once, and she regretted it. But after that, I said, no motherfucking body put their hands on me, because when you go up in a household and you always gotta fight niggas, you gotta fight a nigga who, so you won't have to be touched and shit. You know what I'm saying? I live with a motherfucking pedophile. The nigga was a pedophile. It is what it is. She married a fucking pedophile. He loved little girls. Fuck it. I said it. Yes, I said it. Now, the only reason I won't say his motherfucking name is because him and my brother share the same motherfucking name. And I don't want people coming after my little brother, because I'm telling you, yo, it's on sight. You fuck my little brother and his family. That's the only reason why I would not say his name. But that nigga in my motherfucking book, go get it. Flowers of Little Shade. Go ahead and cop that book. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up fighting. You know what I'm saying? I was fighting niggas for fun. That shit felt good to me. You know what I'm saying? Nigga punched me in my face. That shit felt good. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So with women, it was the same damn thing. My last ex, she never put her hands on me but once. She hit me in my eye because she was insecure about something she seen in my phone. The bitch was doing sneaking links her damn self. You know what I'm saying? Keep it 100. Brittany, you know you was. And I could say her name. Don't give a fuck. But domestic violence month, we raise awareness, right? Putting this shit out on motherfucking line because she was verbally abusive. That was her reaction. She was verbally abusive, mentally, emotionally, psychology, any type of abuse you can think of. That's what it was. And that shit hurt the worst because it was just like me living with my mom again. You know what I'm saying? Somebody tearing you down. So a lot of my old poetry, if you seen, I was so aggressive. I was with her. We wasn't together, but I was living with her. You know what I'm saying? Still enduring that shit. And then I left her ass. Kudos to me. She didn't even know. Around Christmas time, holidays, always have you a plan to set up. You know what I'm saying? I come across a lot of women who want to leave but don't know how to leave. I'm always telling them to have a plan to set the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Have a plan. Don't say nothing. Go to somebody that you know. There are ways to go about it and doing it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, if you got any questions, you can put them in the comments. I will answer any motherfucking question you got because, like I said, I don't want nobody to ever go through what I went through, but also don't ever stay silent about some shit, especially if it comes to your health. Your health is more important than any bitch, than any nigga. Your health is more important than anything. Because you lose that, you lose every motherfucking thing. Like Rick Ross said, I don't like that nigga, but he's like, what good is money if you shitting on yourself? And that's real shit. Because I done took care of motherfuckers people in the hospital who had money. I mean, millions. I even took care of billionaires. Couldn't walk, paralyzed from neck down. All he could do was smoke cigars in his hands or whatever. He was a quadriplegic. He just moved his hands. Money couldn't buy nothing. And he was miserable. Living good, but he was miserable as fuck. He had bitches galore and they all left him. Wife left him too, took all his money, put his ass in that home, and that's where he was at now. He lived nice, but he was a billionaire. I took care of some millionaires too, and they all said the same damn thing. They should have took care of their health. They should have took it more serious because no money could buy nothing. So that's why I stay in the gym. That's why I stay, consistent with my health. I stay on top of things because I feel like that is necessary. I feel like that in order to obtain anything in life, especially in this life right here, we have to be consistent. We have to know our limitations. We have to know when something ain't right to say something. You know what I'm saying? We have to speak up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing. Also called awareness. I'm speaking the fuck up because I live this shit. You know what I'm saying? I lived this shit for years. I've been single 6 motherfucking years, and I be damned if anybody tell me damn, put their hands on me, anything. I might got nails, but let me tell you something. One thing is, I cannot explain it. When it's time to fight, my body just go in complete fight mode. It'd be like Mortal Kombat, fight. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like that. I'm serious. It'd be like that. It don't matter because people see me like this and think, oh, she can't do shit. But motherfuckers who really know, who've even seen me interact out here and I had to like defend myself or defend my daughter and shit like that, it's on sight. It's on sight, it's on sight, it's on sight. And my body's going fight mode and everything go away. And I'm like, what the fuck? But it is because that's what it remembers. And it's like, yeah, we like this. We like that. I don't. Not putting my hands on you unless I'm in motherfucking danger. You know what I'm saying? If I love you, I love you. But I love you don't come with a punch. I love you don't come with I hate you. I love you don't come with anything that's degrading. And I love you comes with upliftment and enlightenment and evolution and evolving and growing and building. That's what love is. And then some, you know what I'm saying? Healthy love. So if you ain't in healthy love and it don't feel good, you don't feel safe, yeah, get the fuck out. People want their butterflies. Butterflies is a trigger response. Fuck your butterflies. Give me peace. Give me calm. Around you, I feel calm. I feel safe in the motherfucker. Like, shit. Give me that. I only had that once in my life. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shakina. She a real one. I was young. She was older. But only woman who ever made me feel safe. For real. You know what I'm saying? Keep it 100. I wasn't ready. I was young. But chick felt safe. I felt real safe. And she the only person who know my story in full entirety too. You know what I'm saying? Because I trusted her with it. Never judged me with it, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to feel safe with people. You got to feel that. If you don't get none of that shit, nah. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Shakina because she a real one. They call her Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? So you ever see this Hollywood, I thank you because I did tell you. You taught me a lot and a lot of shit stayed with me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pops who taught me a lot about street life and, the drug game and stuff and how not to be a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Pops, man. He rests in peace, eternal peace. You know what I'm saying? But his spirit be everywhere. You know, it's like, cause you do it right. That's Marvin Gaye. He used to walk around the house singing that shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, so I had mama wounds. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I kept repeating that thing. I didn't have daddy wounds because I had my grandfather, had my uncle Rob. These men were like in my life. You know, they weren't like with me 24/7, but every time they was around, I felt peace. But the minute I started feeling chaos and shit, they no longer felt like peace because all I knew was chaos. And so when you in those situations, sometimes peace can feel so foreign to you that it scares you. So you go back to what's familiar. And chaos and violence was so familiar to me, I kept going back to that shit, even though I knew I deserved better. But I was too scared because I'm like, nah, this is too good to be true. I was looking at all men, all types of ways. I'm like, nah, I don't trust you, nigga. I don't trust you. I've been gay since I was 7. Somebody asked me, I've been gay since I was 7. I knew I liked the girl since I was 7. But shout out to Amanda. I didn't really know, you know what I'm saying? She was my friend, and you know, in 7th grade, and I kept saying, damn, something about her. She was like rough, but she was naturally like her, like not her, but her demeanor was like, you know what I'm saying? Like she be in leggings and shit. I'm like, she look weird in that shit. And one day she came to school with some pants on. I didn't even think none of it, but I saw her. I was like, damn. 9th grade, she called me she's like, oh, yeah, me. I'm like, huh? Like, it's me, Peanut, man. I'm like, oh, knees with me. I was like, oh, that's my type. I knew then that I like, you know what I'm saying? I love that androgynous, masculine energy woman, you know what I'm saying? Even to this day, you know what I'm saying? I know who I am, so I never question it, you know what I'm saying? People may ask that they don't get it, like, you too pretty to be gay? Fuck you when you're too pretty, like, you too pretty to be heterosexual. What the fuck? Get you a woman. Why you here bi-curious and shit, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I digress. But, just being 100 with y'all, look inside and shit. But nah, on some real shit, that's what I knew for real. And she made me feel like peace too. Keep it 100. Like in her presence, Amanda made me feel peace. You know what I'm saying? It's few women I've been around that made me feel like peace. My homegirls, you know what I'm saying? They were androgynous, masculine presenting, you know what I'm saying? I felt at peace with them. So I had a few when I felt peace around, you know what I'm saying? But only one relationship I truly felt peace and safe, you know. So yeah, but anyway, if you in a situation, get the fuck out. It only get worse. You deserve better. Hope my story helps you. I gotta get in this gym. I've been talking a little bit too long. Peace.